In the prayer of Hannah, רגלי חסידיו ישמור ורשעים בחושך ידמו כי לא בכוח יגבר איש. Hashem guards the steps of the tzaddikim, the devout ones, but the wicked, they're in the darkness. For not through strength does man prevail. Okay, so the people who are tzaddikim, it's like they have light, right? They have the Torah, which is wisdom, shows them which way to go. But the people who are wicked, they don't have light. They're in darkness. It's like a blind man walk home. You're gonna fall in a ditch. You're gonna get tripped over the curb. You're not gonna know where you're going. So it's like the Rasha. The Rasha says, I don't need Torah. When a test comes, I'll pass by myself. And then he trips and he falls. And they said, listen, it's impossible what you're asking. You have no ammo for your Yitzhar Tov. How are you going to fight the Yitzhar Hara? And more than that, the sages tell us that Hashem protects the tzaddikim. Not just the tzaddikim, even the animals of the tzaddikim. Right? Hashem protects them from doing sins. The chamor of Pinchas ben Yair. He was stolen from his master, and they tried to feed him wheat that was not me'usar. They didn't separate maaser, and he refused to eat. The burglars said, what is this? He's going to die on us. He's not eating. So they gave him back. And they told him that he refused to eat, and he said, why didn't he eat? He said, you guys separate maaser? They said, no. He said, that's why. He keeps kosher. He's a very holy animal. So holy were Pinchas ben Yair's donkey that he was rented out. He used to rent out his donkey. And when he used to pay, he used to say, you just put the money in the saddle of the donkey, he would go home. But this donkey was special that he knew how much it would weigh. He would feel if he put the right amount of money, he would leave. If he didn't put the right amount of money, he wouldn't leave. Because he was medakdik, he was meticulous. Until you gave the right payment, then he wouldn't leave. Then he would leave. Donkey, Rav Pinchas ben Yair. Okay. So now, what does it mean, Raglei Hasidav Yishmor, the legs, the steps of the devout ones Hashem protects? It means that He protects them from Gehinam. So the darkness in this pasuk that the wicked go to, that's referred to as, that's actually Gehinam. So the Sifri says the Birkat Kohanim also. Ve'ishmerecha, and it says, may Hashem safeguard you from Gehinam also. Interesting. Pasuk Yud. Adonai ihatu merivav alav bashamayim yirem Adonai yadin afse aretz v'yiten oz malko v'yirem keren meshicho. It says, Hashem, may those who contend with him be shattered. Let the heavens thunder against them. May Hashem judge the ends of the earth. May he give power to his king and raise the pride of his anointed one. Yihatu merivav. What does that mean? It means that she was praying that whoever contends against Shemuel should be shattered. Let him beat his enemies. Or it's referring to Hashem. For most sins, a person goes again maximum 12 months, the Mishnah says. But there are severe sins. If you do very severe sins, there's levels to Gehinam, 7 levels to Gehinam. Some levels to Gehinam, you never come out. Chaz v'shalom. For example, people who distort the Torah, people who belittle, make fun of Torah scholars, people who deny that the Torah came from Hashem, Chaz v'shalom. They don't believe in the resurrection of the dead, Metim. Yeah.
13 principles.
So these are the sinners Rechana is referring to, and she says that you should shatter them. It's referring to those who go against Hashem. Hashem, you should shatter those people. Hashem yadin afse aris. May Hashem judge the ends of the earth. What does it mean, the ends of the earth? We see in her prayer of thanks that she mentions Hashem's name 9 times. Why? Because in the end, when she says, may Hashem judge the ends of the earth, is referring to Rosh Hashanah. He says, the Gemara says, we learn from the pasuk that's referring to Rosh Hashanah, plus the 9 times she mentions Hashem's name, we learn from here that in the Musaf prayer, there's 9 brachot. That's what we learn from here, actually. There's Malchoyot, Zichronot, Shofarot. In each of them 3, so in the Musaf there's 9 brachot. V'yiten oz malko. He should give power to his king. It means that she was praying for Shemuel that he should have power to make the kings. Right? He anointed, Shaul. He anointed David. Oz is power, but it means that the king should have power. Meaning, when he makes the king should be legit. People should follow him. It should be not just he says that he's king and nobody listens to him. It should be that he says that he's king and should actually be king. Okay, so then the Torah tells us afterwards that the song's over. So now we're back to the story. So what happened? Elkanah went to Ramah. Elkanah is Shmuel's father. And Shemuel was working in the temple. And the sons of Eli, lawless men. So Eli Cohen was Kohen Gadol. And who were his sons? Bnei Belial. Okay, they were people of lawlessness. Belial, Ol Malchut Shamayim. What's Ol? Ol is a yoke. When you have the cow, the bull, and you want to plow the field, you need to put a yoke on him. There's like a wood contraption that he's pulling the plow. He cannot go right, he cannot go left. He only goes straight. So when you have Ol Malchut Shamayim, when you have the kingship, the yoke of the kingship on you, of Hashem, that means that you are dedicated to Hashem, nobody else. So these people, the Torah says they're Bnei Belial. They don't have this yoke. Belial. But the pasuk Bnei Belial.
So they don't
Bnei Belial. That's what they call them.
They don't behave like one.
They don't behave like proper people. They have not good behavior.
That's Kohen's kids.
Kohen Gadol, Eli Kohen Gadol, his sons. משפט כהנים את העם כל איש זובח זבח ובא נער הכהן כבשל הבשר מזלג 3 השניים בידו. What would they do? Whenever a person would sacrifice the Kohen would come while the meat was still cooking with a fork. He would stick it into the korban, take whatever he wanted. Even before they burned the fat, they would come and say, give me some meat. So they were going, you had to wait till the fat was burned first, then you could take the meat. They would go out of order. So who is this? This is Chofni and Pinchas. Chofni and Pinchas, the sons of Eli. This is different Pinchas than the Pinchas in the Torah, different Pinchas. So they would act inappropriately. As soon as the shlamim was slaughtered and cut apart, they would come with a big fork, take raw meat, even before the fat was burnt. This was a sin. And also the Torah says they slept with the wives of people who gave birth to the temple. They gave birth came to the temple, right? They came to give the bird offerings that they're obligated to give after they give birth. Why does a lady have to give a bird offering? It's because thank you. It's because they made a vow. Right? They made a vow that they're not gonna have kids anymore because after they give birth, they suffered so much. So they can make a vow, I'm never having kids again. And then he comes out and she says, oh, takoi slatki. He's so sweet, he's so cute. And then she says, okay, I want another one. Right? So she goes against her vow. So she has to go and give a korban. She has to give the bird offering. So she comes to give a bird offering. So Eli Kohen's sons, they see this. They said, what did you bring today? Galodna, they're hungry. What did you bring? Birds? Kuritza? What is this? What are we going to make from this? Yachni? What are we going to eat from this? We want shashlik. So the person who would bring the meat, they would take first. And she says, listen, I'm here all day waiting. Paton, wait. We have more important things to take care of. So the fact that they would be delayed their extra days, they would have to be in Yerushalayim multiple days to give their korban. By the time they came back to their city, their husbands were alone for a few days. The Torah considers it as if they slept with these ladies because they didn't let them do pruruvu. So a person says, be very careful. When you stop somebody else from doing pruruvu, it's a very big punishment. Yoshua, we learned that he got punished because he didn't bring the Jewish people back from the war one day early. He got punished that he didn't have any sons. Right? So you see, taking away somebody else's pruruvu is not so simple. Pruruvu is being able to have children and being able to be with their wife. Okay, fine. So now the Gemara Sanhedrin says, even if the people would say, hey, Chofni Pinchas, what are you doing taking the meat? Let us put the fat first. Let us finish the korban. It's still raw. Why are you taking? He used to say to them, give now or else I'll take by force. So what does that mean? They were like mafiosniki. They say, listen, we can break we can kill the sacrifice, or you want us to make a sacrifice out of you? We could break your bones too. So they were wild. Okay, fine. So the Torah says that this was a very big sin in Hashem's eyes. ותהי חטאת הנערים גדולה מאוד את פני אדוני, כי נעצו אנשים ממנחת אדוני. They made a disgrace out of the temple. Okay, fine. Shemuel, the Torah says after Shemuel was serving Hashem, and he had a nice robe, his mother made him a robe that he wore all his life, and it's a miracle. He's 3 years old. He brought to the temple. He's wearing the same robe. It's a miracle. It grew with him. And then Eli blessed Kohen. Eli Kohen would bless Elkanah, his wife. And he said, "May Hashem, right? Yasem Adonai lecha zera min ha'isha azot, tachat ha'she'ela asher sha'al Adonai v'alchu lemekomo." May Hashem give you offspring from this woman. They returned to Elkanah's place, and Hashem remembered Hannah. She gave birth to 3 sons, 2 daughters. So she had more kids. Eli Kohen gets very old, and he found out. People told him what his sons are doing. Halakha is applicable to this halakha. You see somebody's son doing something wrong. The proper thing to do is to go to him first. Go to the son. Tell him, listen, you're not hanging out with the right kids. You're not doing the right thing. Listen, I'm older than you. I'm saying like a friend. Don't get offended. I care for you. You should not be doing these kind of things. He says, okay, thank you, whatever. You saw he didn't understand you. He didn't take it to heart. So what do you do? You're obligated now, what? You should tell his father. You should tell his father. In the laws of Lashon Hara, if you tell the person first and he doesn't receive from you, so you're allowed to tell for Letoelet, his father, they should know. He should take care of it. That sometimes parents are too loose with the kids. They let them go hang out. They let them go wherever. You don't know what they're doing in the park. You don't know who they're hanging out with. Some people, they're very naive. Oh, ditzy. No, it's not gay. It's not good. You have to at least know. And therefore, finally, they told Eli Kohen. So he said to them, he brought his kids. He said to them, what is this? Who told you to do these things? I heard the evil deeds you are doing. So he says, no, my sons. I heard the report. I hear Hashem's people passing us not good. Right? If you sin against a man, okay, a judge can try you. But if you sin against Hashem, how are you going to speak in defense? What are you going to say? They didn't listen to him. Lo yishmeu lekol avihem. Ki chafetz Adonai lehamitam. Hashem wanted to kill them. They were so bad. So the Torah says, Shmuel kept growing and improving. Ish Elokim came to Eli. A man of God came to him. And what did he say? There was a prophecy. The Navi tells the Eli a prophecy. What is the prophecy? He says, I chose the Kohanim from all the tribes of Israel to be leaders, to be Sadiqim. That I command people like your children to do what they're doing. I never commanded such a thing. Therefore, curse. I said that your people will be serving me. You are the Kohanim. But I only honor those who honor me. Now days will come. V'gadati ezroacha v'ezroa beit avicha. Me'yot zaken beveitecha. I shall cut off your arm, the arm of your father's family. There shall be no old person in your family. It means that he got cursed. Then everyone in his family for all generations will die young. What does die young mean? Die young means not even the age of like the age of karet, like not even 50. Not even 50. The Gemara says that Rava he was from the family of Eli Kohen. And he lived very long. He lived till 60 something. So the Gemara says it will only be zchut the Torah and the Chesed he did. That was the only reason. Really, if he wasn't a Torah scholar, if he wasn't at such a high level, he would have died way earlier. And the Gemara says also Abaye also was had the same problem. Okay, so what it means, again, no one's going to be an elder. No one's going to be an old person. Why? Because of what they were doing. And then we're going to finish up next time what we deal with afterwards. But till the times of Gemara, this curse went. Oh, thousands of years it went. This curse. It could be this curse still exists today even. Whoever is from Eli Kohen, who knows? But if you don't have chesed from Hashem because of the mitzvot you do extra, sadly there was people who passed away very young recently, right? And they're saying that some people have a yetzara. They tell me like this. They say, "Oh, Rabbi, you see, don't be too good, because then they take you early, right? Do a little bit of averot. That way, the good ones they take early." It's a big mistake. First of all, we're not meant to be here forever. This is only temporary. This is the Olam Haba is where we're supposed to go. Second of all, if you finish your mission and you go to Olam Haba, great. That's what you're supposed to do. The people who say, "Oh, don't be too good, you're going to take you early," they're just looking for excuse. They're looking for excuse for to do whatever they want. And you have to know that those people who passed away, we have no idea what's going on in their cheshbon. They have nothing to do with us. We cannot compare ourselves to them. And a person has to only learn from this that they died as a kapara for all of us. We have to learn how life is so precious and so gentle, and in 1 second it be gone. And appreciate, never take it for granted. Baruch Hu.